Hello, so here we are with the Africa Twin. I've done about 10,000 kilometers, more than that now, and here it is, my owner's review of what I think Honda has done brilliantly and what I think maybe Honda could do a little better. Okay, let's just dive straight in. Let's start with what I feel could have been better. The first thing that comes to mind is the dive in the first front suspension. Okay, now they have preload settings and they have compression settings in the front. I have tried to adjust both of them, right? But that dive remains. Now, the thing is, the only time it's troubling is when I use the front brake suddenly. Right. But if I am riding it off-road, if I'm riding it on tracks, rough surfaces, trails, then that suspension is absolutely perfect. So maybe I just need to figure it out more, but it hasn't troubled me enough for me to think that I need to change anything. I'm not thinking of changing the springs. I'm not thinking of changing anything in the front suspension as of now. Second thing is that they don't have a user mode. I really miss that. I believe the newer bikes have it, because every time you're off-road, you have these settings. You've put the ABS off, you've put traction control off, and you have to do all of that all over again every time you get off to check what your line is and where you can go, which I think anyways they've changed it now, so I think that's taken care of. Other things are I mean, they're not that big. They are things that are easily fixable. So you've got foot pegs, which I think could be bigger. It's fixable. Their factory fitted protectors are absolutely useless, but that's fixable. You can get the brake pedal to get a bigger one. You can put an accessory on that. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing major. Now let's come to all the things that I think have worked for me. Everything apart from these few things. The thing is that I'm really happy with this purchase. I'm using it every day. So okay, let's talk about usage. Let's say daily use. Okay, I ride this every day. I live in Mumbai, Bombay, India, and there's a lot of dense traffic, and the roads aren't the best in the world, So, and I ride it every day. I don't ride it a lot. My place of work and where I stay and my other places of interest, like where I get a game or a swim, that's all close by. So maybe it's about 12 to 15 kilometers in a day. But I ride it every day and it's perfect. The DCT makes it easy in the city. This is a tall bike, but all ADV bikes are tall. And the idea is that you've got to find the balance. You've got to find the balance of the bike. Because if you're tippy-toeing all the time, even in city traffic, it's going to become cumbersome. But if you find that balance, in which you don't really need to keep touching your feet to the ground again and again to keep that bike in balance, then it's easy. It does not overheat even in the peak of summer. It's fine. Let's come down to highways. Really comfortable bike. Right now I've removed this fairing. We're riding here in the hills. We're not doing the very high speeds. But coming back, it's a very calm, composed engine. You can cruise all day. It's got a great top speed. 190 plus is not a problem. What else? I mean, it's great suspension, feels comfortable. On highway tires or on street tires, it feels even more confident. On my 50/50, I have to be a little careful when I'm braking on the corners. So if you're already on the curb, you've got to be a little careful when it comes to brakes. That leaves what it's really made for, ADV touring. It does that brilliantly. We've been riding in the lower parts of Himachal the last couple of days. We are in early April, so we will go higher up, and we've hit plenty of interesting trails. I made a separate video on that. Plenty of trails, plenty of bad patches, mud roads, gravel, melted snow. It is brilliant. The bike just takes all of it, and the DCT makes it easier for you to do that. It makes you enjoy the ride more and focus on the things that you need to, such as where you need to go and what your line should be. And it doesn't stall. You cannot stall the bike. In my 10,000 and some kilometers, maybe 11,000 now, the bike stalled on me once. That's it. And I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So yeah, absolutely great for ADV touring, for adventure touring, absolutely great. I've hit a couple of tracks and a couple of trails on this closer to Bombay. absolutely fantastic. The bike is very capable. It's the limitation of the rider which is in question. The bike is not. The bike is great. So what else? I mean, kitna deti hai? I haven't really done the math, but I'm guessing 15, 16 kilometers to a liter is what we average out to. What else? Are we leaving out anything? Okay, after sales service. Now that's something which is great. I'm really happy with the Honda Wing World in Andheri East in Bombay. I am super happy with their after sales. The guys, the tech heads are super motivated. They are well trained. They've got great attitude. And I owned a Ducati before I owned a Honda. And believe me, this bigger bike, ADV bike, and it costs me, I would imagine, 60%, maybe even lesser of what the Ducati Scrambler used to cost me in maintenance. So it's an easy bike to keep. It's an uncomplicated setup. You don't need to make much of a fuss about anything. So there you have it. I mean, you've got a bike which is great for all three uses, which is city, highways, and off-road. Then you've got a bike which has got great after-sales support and is easy and economical to maintain. And let's get to this reason why we really buy it. It is... Okay, I'm sorry, the battery ran out on the iPhone while I was out there in Manali. So to conclude this owner's review, what I was saying is that the reason why we buy motorcycles is very individualistic. It's different for everybody. For me, I was clear that I wanted to buy something which is adventure riding specific, ADV specific. Because I like being in the outdoors, I like nature, and I like to get off the road. I'm not so much about top speed. I'm not so much about carving corners, not right now anyways. Within that ADV segment, I am extremely happy that I chose the Africa Twin. No doubts about it. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this helps you make some sort of a decision on which bike to purchase, because I guess that's the whole reason why you would be here. Maybe you're looking at 3-4 different options. I am not paid to do this review. It's an absolute honest video that I'm making, and I do hope that you find it helpful. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. It's somewhere there. Hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And there's lots of other motorcycle videos and original indie music. That's what I do. So please see all the videos, and I will see you on the next one. Till then, you take care, you ride safe, and you ride hard.